This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A short time ago, the Jets defense introduced to this crowd, and one of the biggest ovations was for the big man, Leonard Williams, as he and his mates get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
No. Check. Patriot.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his pass incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. A very solid gain of 27. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jared Cook, his 5th touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Slam route caught by Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Julian Edelman, his numbers from a week ago. 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
It's caught inside the 25. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 55 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike it.
And that is caught by Edelman. Touchdown, Broncos. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. And coming out now, the Broncos. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Flushed out right. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. So the Broncos coming out now. Now a play fake here on first down. And Cook has it left side. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Jenkins in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Take it into 37. Oh, now he rolls him over. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And on the last one, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Eli Harold coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback. That was awfully close.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll drop the throw on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cook. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Got an open man, it's Fumagalli. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. It's Cook. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Detroit! Back to throw now on first down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come up with a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him with contract time. You could have kicked that one short.
I don't know about that. So bad. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They're going to look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Cole. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his... Denver getting set to take the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Slam route, caught by Edelman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Goes underneath for Henry. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead up, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. A good pickup there of 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside the 10, that's tough trying to draw the final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Denver, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2.